Hey everybody, welcome to the TIVANshow. Appreciate everybody coming, hanging out. And I'd like to personally thank everybody. We're getting ready to reach 55,000 friends and fans right here on the TIVANshow. And almost 10,000 friends and fans that follow me here on the TIVANshow on Twitter. All the links are in the description below. If you guys like to check that out, we do announce all of our live streams on those first prior to going live. That way, if you want to come hang out, watch, and or be a part of the live streams, there's always details in there on how to do that. But I wanted to touch base with you guys because I want to know what your thoughts are, what your opinion is about this video that I'm making. I've recently been playing Black Ops 2 on the PlayStation 3. Yeah, I know it's an old game. It's on the last gen consoles and everything, but with the evolution of games, they get good, then they get bad, and you know they suck, and then hopefully the next third version comes out. It's better, and my thoughts on that is the Black Ops 3. Now, I recently had a friend that contacted me, and I had a little discussion with him. And it's it's not a thin gray line, it's a wide spectrum of a gray line. And I wanted to know what your guys' thoughts are on it. And as you can see, right up here at the top is a PlayStation 4 joystick, and down here is an Xbox joysticks or xbox1, whatever. But in my last two videos that I had made about Call of Duty, I caught a couple hackers in the lobbies, in a public lobby, using mod menus. And it's totally unfair. It ruins the game. It just makes the game unplayable. It's just, you know, myself, others, my friends, we like to get in and have fun. That was the whole thing about playing video games with your friends and people from around the world. Is I spanked your butt, but doing it legitimately, and or skill or map knowledge or knowing checkpoints or racing cars or knowing terrains to whatever. But in the Call of Duties, I caught him using their mod menus, and then when I was talking to a friend of mine, he said, hey, what about modded joysticks? And to give you guys a little perspective behind the scenes or whatever, some of you may know, some of you may not know. A modded joystick does not mess with the console. It does not change the game. It's not something that it has to do anything with your TV or your game. It's all in your joystick. You know, this is a PlayStation 3 joystick or a PlayStation 4, blah, 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 whatever. A modded joystick, and I'll give you a small idea, Scuff, or some of the other joysticks that are out on the market. You've seen them. They've got the extra paddles below. You can remap the joystick instead of having this, you know, instead of going into your game and changing the map pattern of your game, you can do it on your joystick. You know, instead of having this and fire, you can have your X button fire, or your D-pad fire, or R3 fire, or L3 fire, whatever you want. You can change each individual button anywhere on the joystick, which there's gray lines like I was explaining. All right, let's say I'm a disabled person and I don't have, you know, these two fingers, or, you know, I'm missing parts of a thumb or whatever. This is the benefit to doing that, because it allows the person, male or female, to go in and change to where they can play like everybody else and not be, you know, underdog, or have to where it doesn't benefit them. They have the color blind assist in the games that allows for people who cannot see certain colors. They can go in and change them, which I love, because I'm a disabled veteran. I don't have that issue, but there's other people out there that are born with those type of things that they must overcome or adapt to. And I think the remapping of the joystick, I don't think as a mod or a hack, I believe that that allows you to cater to, what you need to use your joystick. Now, like the scuffs, they've got the extra paddles and stuff. I don't own one, but you can go to any of the joystick manufacturers. The majority of them have some type of little button or extra button or somewhere, or there's a certain sequence or whatever you've got to do to change the joystick. Now, the ones that my biggest concern was, and a lot of people don't know this, not only can you change your mapping of your joystick, in about 95% of games, you can change, instead of, we'll say first-person shooter, instead of going like this and bang, 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 bang on your weapon, I can just simply hold the trigger, and I can turn a 4-round burst gun or a single-fire weapon gun into a fully automatic gun. Or I can take a gun that has semi-automatic and it just shoots and shoots till you run out of ammo. I can change that to make it shoot faster. You're changing the rate of bullet fire. So let's say if it shoots 50 rounds a second, I can change it to 500 rounds, 1,000 rounds. So if you're a core player, and you're running up onto a guy and you get shot, but you know for a fact you had 6 shots on him and all you heard was bang and you're dead. Or it's just bang and you're dead. But in reality, if he's using a modded joystick that changes the rate of fire, he actually had 12 rounds on you and you only heard 6 because it double fires. And you're putting 6 rounds in a guy and you die. That to me is a modded joystick, and that to me is an unfair advantage because 2 reasons. Not everybody can afford $100, $150, $200, whatever type of joystick you may purchase that allows you to change the rate of fire in a game. And that applies to not just like Call of Duty. It applies to Battlefield and Halo and all those other games. When you do that, to me, that is cheating. Now, yes, in the past, I have bought them, I have tried them, and to me, getting into them, taking the joystick apart and learning the joystick because of my engineering and my just pure curiosity how things work. I used to take things apart, build things, and do all that kind of stuff. I wanted to know how it worked. 2, I got tired of people shooting me, and I know for a fact that I got you. So back in the day, I used to buy mods and put them in. I'm guilty, but I have not done that in probably 4 years, 5 years. I don't even own the joysticks anymore. They're broke, wore out, or they hit the wall, or I jumped up and down on them just because of the rage. But anyhow, everybody rages. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. Put it down in the comments. Forward this to Treyarch, Activision, Call of Duty. It might not do any good or whatever, but from the research that I have done and talking to my friends who are very knowledgeable in the computer business and in the whole realm and aspect of programmers, servers, and everything, it's to my understanding that the Black Ops 3 is still running on one of the older engines. So my concerns are, and I'd like to know what the contracts and the money was made behind this, but if you own a SCUF controller and you can remap it and it works on the older consoles and you bring them over to the new games, they're still going to work. So if I go buy a mod or something and I install it in my joystick, or I go buy a modded controller, it'll still work. So my concerns are, if the old hacks work on the old games, are they going to work on the new games on the new consoles? Because the servers are still the same servers that they used back prior. So I know the game developers are constantly battling hackers, cheaters, modders, whatever you want to call them. I don't understand why people do it. It does give an unfair advantage. It's not fun, especially if a guy is trying really hard to do the best he can do, play the best game he can play, and play with his friends and have an honest game. That to me is what it's all about, and having fun. It doesn't matter if you're on Xbox, Steam, a PC, PlayStation 3, 4, 2, whatever, Xbox1, 360, whatever, it doesn't matter. You buy the console that you play with your friends, because it's about you having fun. That's what it's all about. But anyhow, let me know what your thoughts are. Put it down in the comments. I'll read them. I'll do an update video to this, and I'll let everybody know what your guys' thoughts are and all that good stuff. So I'm really looking forward to the Black Ops 3, so I'll be playing that a lot. I am going to bring the Beer 30 Killer account over to the PlayStation 4, and the Two Balls Dragon account with the theTIVANshow. That way I can still continue to do open lobbies and stuff. I've got some stuff up in the air right now. I'm talking to some individuals. Well, hopefully we'll have some exciting things coming with the Black Ops 3. So if you're good and you care and you can participate and you can work as a team and be responsible, and you will be noticed. I will straight out tell you that. So with the new league plays, the MLG, whatever you want to call it, however they're going to run it, I don't have all the details. We're going to be building something, and it's going to be awesome. I wanted you guys to be a part of it. So, but anyhow, I appreciate everybody coming, hanging out, being a part of this live shows and the live streams and all that good stuff. I thank you so kindly. Please subscribe, like, share, retweet. Add me on Facebook and Twitter. The links are down there. We deeply appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. See ya.